This man was the mastermind behind a cold-blooded New Year's Eve execution, and the judge had no mercy. Watch the moment criminal architect Cedric Wiggins learns he will never breathe free air again.
Based on my view of the evidence, it's clear to me that you were the criminal architect of a cold, calculated, and cruel criminal scheme that led to the kidnapping and ultimately to the tragic, senseless, and brutal murder of Miss Baugh and the attempted murder of Mr. Momo. I guess I'll never fully understand the full reasons behind that, but I don't know that that necessarily matters. Life is precious, but you showed no regard for the lives of Monique Baugh or John Mitchell Momo. You devised and directed the criminal plot that resulted in Miss Baugh's execution-style murder in a cold and dark alley on New Year's Eve in 2019. Because of you and your co-defendants, 2 little girls will grow up without their mother, and Monique's mother, daughters, friends, family members will never be able to hug her again. I know the sentence I'm imposing today will never fully heal the pain and loss of the family members and friends of the victims. I can only hope that the jury's verdict in finding Mr. Wiggins guilty of these crimes and the sentence I'm imposing today will bring some sense of closure and possibly start the healing process for the loved ones of Miss Baugh, who lost a daughter, a mother, a granddaughter, a cousin, and a friend. Based on the jury's verdict, Mr. Wiggins, I'll begin with count 3. Based on the verdict of the jury, you are found guilty of aiding and abetting kidnapping to commit great bodily harm under Minnesota Statute 609.25.1, to commit great bodily harm or terrorize. In the judgment of this court, you are convicted of that offense. The court finds that a firearm was used in the commission of this offense. You are committed to the custody of the Commissioner of Corrections for 189 months. with credit for 1,981 days. This sentence is to run concurrent with your federal drug sentence. If you have not already provided a DNA sample, you must provide one as required by law. You are prohibited from possessing firearms and ammunition for the remainder of your life. I order that you pay a fine of $50 to be paid from prison wages and pay the mandatory surcharge of $78 to be paid from prison wages as well. I'll turn next to count 2. As to count 2, based on the verdict of the jury, you were found guilty of aiding and abetting the attempted murder in the first degree under Minnesota statute. In the judgment of the court, as you are convicted of that offense. The court finds that a firearm was used in the commission of this offense. You are hereby committed to the custody of the Commissioner of Corrections for 240 months with credit for 0 days served. This sentence is consecutive to the sentence already imposed for count 3 and any other sentences imposed. Again, a DNA sample is required and you are prohibited from possessing firearms and ammunition for the remainder of your life.